Et bien ce loulou, c'est ExVSK. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour un nouveau petit playfrug sur les Noirs. Les Noirs qui a fait beaucoup parler de lui quand il est sorti, grâce à sa expression faciale dantesque apparemment. Donc jeu d'enquête, donc on va s'appeler, vous allez à partir de maintenant m'appeler inspecteur ExVSK s'il vous plaît. Donc voilà, donc on se retrouve à Les Noirs, un jeu qui, si je dis pas de bêtises, on se retrouve dans les années 60. Donc tout ce qui va aller avec les gangsters et tout, blablabla, voilà, bref, on s'en fout un peu. On est là pour de l'enquête, et comme je suis pas un détective hors pair, je pense que je vais fail pas mal de fois sur ce jeu. Donc voilà, on va se lancer, et on va se taire pour laisser profiter de l'intro. S'il veut bien, se dépêcher à charger.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Donc voilà, c'est après cette magnifique introduction qu'on se retrouve donc dans l'univers. Voilà. Bon, vas-y par là. On va aller sur notre première enquête. Oh, les sirènes de l'époque, quoi.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Et donc nous voilà sur notre première enquête.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the
Tut,
motions.
tut, 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 tut.
Probably right.
Il a vraiment un air de con comme ça.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the
Bon.
back wall.
If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Alors, faut donc trouver des indices. Il y a un journal là. Un tâtonnement.
Look at this junk.
Quoi? Ah, appuyez sur Enter. Ah, d'accord. Enfin, je sais pas si c'était Enter.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
J'ai pas trop compris c'est quelle touche en fait qui m'a demandé de...
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
J'arrive! Bah toi c'est... Ah c'est d'accord.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Alors, tabulation pour ouvrir le carnet, ok. Alors qu'est-ce qu'on a comme indice? On n'a pas grand chose. On a des taches de sang, ok. Allez. Bon. Ici il y a quelque chose là-haut. Ah mais y a pas un truc là-haut là. Ah! Sur les flingues!
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Alors, faut monter. Comment on monte encore? Il doit y en avoir une échelle quelque part, non? Ah non, d'accord.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Ah bah oui, bah par le truc ici. Un vrai mec assis, ce mec. Yeah, on a trouvé le flingue.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy. We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Donc on va aller à l'armurerie pour faire identifier le flingue.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole.
Voilà.
Get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up
Yep.
my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Alors, normalement, je peux aller directement choisir un lieu. Choisir comme destination. Voilà. Normalement, je sais qu'on peut le faire automatiquement, ou un truc dans le genre. Donc voilà. Le problème, c'est qu'il n'y a pas de GPS dans le jeu. Bah oui, à l'époque, il n'y avait pas de GPS. Hein. Bon. Laissez passer les héros. Enfin, les futurs héros. Pourquoi c'est pas changé? J'ai l'impression que c'est pas changé l'angle de vision. Ça m'énerve. C'est vous. Oh merde. Ça, je recommence. Pourtant, les bagnoles sont vachement plus maniables que dans GTA ici. Je sais qu'il y a un truc comme quoi on peut avoir une conduite exemplaire et tout. Si on ne touche personne. Par contre, je sais pas si on peut écraser les passants dans le jeu. Je pense pas, à mon avis. C'est vachement plus maniable. Hein. On va se dépêcher. Oula, qu'est-ce qu'elle a eu la voiture? Enfin, le camion là. Il a pété un câble le camion quoi. Putain, mais c'est loin! Laissez passer. Laissez passer. Oui, voilà.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Bon.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Alors, modèle 27. C'était quoi? C'était une crosse nacrée. Ah, toi, tu l'as.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Et là, on va aller l'arrêter.
Do we call it in?
Non, on n'a pas le pass central. On va aller lui dire bonjour. On va lui faire tâter de notre virilité. Comme d'habitude. Voilà. On le pointe en destination. Et où de la carte? Allez! On est à ouf, nous. On met la sirène alors qu'il n'y a personne. Laissez passer! Laissez passer! Eh, ma voiture, elle est en béton armé ou quoi? Slide! Ouh. Ça va, ça maîtrise, ça y a encore de la maîtrise là.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Bon, attendez, c'est quoi cet embrouille là? Attendez, on dit que... Oula! Pourquoi il a freiné ce con? Attendez. 10, menu pause, carte. Donc je suis là. Est-ce qu'on peut lui dire de... Ouais, bof. Par contre, c'est chiant qu'on n'ait pas directement accès à la carte en appuyant sur le shaft, ça c'est dommage. Allez! On va aller voir ce qu'il nous veut. Donc on tourne ici. C'est beau, monsieur? Ouais, j'ai peut-être fait un peu le fifou là, je crois. Un peu trop même. Je peux les foncer, ça, rassurez-moi. Ouais, je peux. Ça va. Allez, on y est presque là. Enfin, je pense. Allez. Dis-moi qu'on y est. Putain, mais il est loin, ce con. Voilà, c'est par là. Bah, qu'est-ce qu'il m'a fait, ce con? Bah, eh oh, t'as fumé quoi, là? Attendez. Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Ouais. Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a fait là? Dieu. Là. Je vais dire comme destination. Putain, vas-y quoi. Pourtant j'avais vu un point jaune quoi. C'est quoi cette embrouille là? Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a fait? Putain, je commence mal l'aventure quoi. C'est hallucinant. Bon, c'est quoi? On va passer par là. Hop. Tonum. 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 Quoi? Je me suis fait arrêter par ça? Vous êtes sérieux? Allez hop, je sors mes gros trucs là. Je prends la route sens inverse parce que moi je suis un ouf. Cassez-vous. Je suis pas de bonne humeur là. Eh mais elle a rien pris quoi. Enfin elle a peut-être un ou deux trucs de cassé, mais c'est pas comme dans GTA parce que quand tu prends un coup, ta bagnole c'est fini quoi. Enfin, tu vois le gros coup sur le pare-choc, quoi. C'est bon. En tout cas, il est beau le jeu, hein. Y'a pas à dire. Ah. Ah. Bon. Est-ce que c'est à gauche? Je sais pas. On y va. Maîtrise. Swag, baby. Ça y est, on y est, enfin. Allez. On va aller arrêter notre meurtrier. Et on aura une promotion pour ça, je suis sûr. Non, en fait, je vous le dis ça parce que j'ai peut-être pas joué au jeu, mais j'ai fait le premier niveau quand même, quoi. Alors, il est où? C'est droit devant, non? C'est là, on est d'accord. Hop. Alors, hop. Donc, Schroeder, c'est au numéro 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
D'accord. J'aime bien les petits trucs où est-ce qu'il est marqué juste 2. Alors, appartement 2. Alors, c'est ici.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Baston!
Ready, tough guy?
Hein? Tiens, tiens! Ah! Ah d'accord, ça va l'espace pour parer. Hé hé, tiens! Bim! T'as eu ta dose? Hé, mon chapeau! Tiens! Voilà, il est mort.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Ah, il y a un petit papier dedans. On va l'ouvrir. Ouais.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Will you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Vroom, on va aller tuer des cambrioleurs parce qu'on adore ça. Ah. En fait, j'ai peut-être fait plus que le niveau 1 en fait. Je me rappelle que j'ai pas été plus loin que la première véritable enquête de Phelps. Ça, j'en suis sûr et certain. Je dis voilà.
Quick, you guys, the cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oula. Prends ta gueule.
Weapons on the ground, now! You're fucking... Try for the front door, keep your goddamn head down.
C'était quoi pour se planquer? D'accord, c'est comme ça.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
Chance, copper. You come any closer, we'll cut you.
J'ai munitions infinies ou quoi? Attendez, il y en a qu'un? Il y en a qu'un, je vais le défoncer, hein.
Stay down.
Arrête ta gueule! Oh merde, il y en a en haut. C'est bon?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Facile.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You
Ouais, stop, LAPD! Oh merde. Hé hé hé! J'arrive, ma grosse! Oula. Alors déjà, je trouve que le maniement du personnage est un peu plus maniable que... Allez, viens ici! Viens ici, mon gros! J'arrive! Ah, c'est automatique là, d'accord. Vite, 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 vite! Je vais te faire la peau, ma grosse! Aïe! Lol, genre j'avais demandé quoi. Espèce d'enculé va. En tôle, normalement c'est pas U. Ouais! Quoi, il va le rebord pour tenter. Ah d'accord, c'est automatiquement, lol. J'étais pas au courant ça. Là, je sens que je vais me prendre un coup là. Bam!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Eh viens.
Come on.
Là, t'as aimé?
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
All these people, vultures. Broad daylight.
On va faire notre premier.
Now I've seen everything.
Alors.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Regardons son visage. Dès qu'il a rien. Non, il a pas grand chose. Je peux pas lui briser la nuque pendant que j'y suis. Bon bah. Alors. On va aller par là. Regardons ici. Attendez. Ah! De ton côté. Ah! Trouver une lettre. Alors, appartement, reçu pour une livraison différée, ok.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Voilà. Alors, est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose d'autre sur lui? Peut-être sur son bras. Non, il ne va pas y avoir grand chose. Non, il n'y a rien. Tata! Allez bien, on va danser une valse. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bon, je crois qu'il n'y a plus rien sur lui, hein. A vu le nez, il ne doit plus avoir grand chose. Est-ce qu'il a quelque chose sur sa main? Vu le nez, non. Non, il n'avait rien. Allez hop. Voilà.
Show's over. Keep moving. Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Alors... Est-ce que je peux check ça? Ah. On a trouvé le flingue. Yeah!
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Nice.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
C'est un beau fusil. J'aime bien. Bon. Est-ce que je peux rentrer à l'intérieur pour voir s'il n'y a pas une dame? Parce que la dame au fond, elle a l'air très...
Can I help you, sir?
Oui.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? Les informations sur le témoin inscrites sur la page. Questions sont indiquées sur la page à droite. Moi, j'aimerais bien avoir son témoignage.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Sélectionner mensonge. Oui. Appuyez sur 3 pour accuser de mentir. J'appuie sur 3.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Alors c'est autre, confirmant le mensonge. Je veux dire ça.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Alors, on va demander plus de détails.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Alors, je dois sélectionner le doute. Ouh là là, elle a un petit regard quand même, hein. Alors, doute.
You're making me angry, Miss Goletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Allez, vérité, s'il te plaît, plus vite.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Well, never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Bon. Donc maintenant, on peut aller à l'armurerie, normalement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
On va prendre la voiture. Donc on doit aller chez notre ami. C'est la bijouterie. On dirait comme destination. Let's go. Bonjour. Putain. Allez. Bordel. Allez, on y va. Désolé. Pop, 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 pop. Gauche, je sais pas. Oui, gauche. Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Allez hop. On va le suivre. Allez, viens ici, ma grosse. Ha ha ha! Putain, pointer l'arme. Ah ouais, c'est vrai, faut le pointer, il faut user pendant un certain temps. Ah putain! Oh, fais chier, ça va être chiant. En plus, on dirait qu'il y a... Ah merde! Vite!
Stop or I will shoot!
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Alors, utilisation judicieuse d'intuition lors d'un entretien. Bon, il a l'air de bizarrement regarder partout.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Alors... est-ce que je dirais l'angle antisémite ou alors là devant... Bon, allez hop.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Alors, l'angle antisémite.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tiens, juste pour voir, on va tester l'intuition là. Ah merde!
Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Oula, mais il veut me péter la gueule ou quoi? Bon, j'ai fait parce que j'ai pas... Attends, je dois tout recommencer là? Là, j'ai recommencé! Putain, fait chier! En fait, je voulais appuyer sur 4 pour utiliser l'intuition, mais j'ai appuyé sur 1 comme un con. Bon, on recommence, allez hop, y'a pas moyen de passer? Non, pas moyen de passer. Non, pas moyen de passer, fait chier. Bon! Donc pour le mensonge, j'avais bon. Allez, on va essayer de mentir. Ou alors je vais montrer l'intuition quand même, ça serait dommage de pas la montrer. Bon, imagine. C'est quoi, c'est I? Demander à la communauté. C'est quoi ça? Bon. Mensonge.
You shot Gage, and we know why.
Blablabla.
We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Alors, suspect identifié.
We know all about the argument. This Galetta made a statement.
Voilà, ça c'était bon.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Donc il est antisémitiste.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
Oh là là, ça va être goy.
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Bon, allez, dépêchons-nous là.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Donc, je vais le mettre en doute pour voir.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Ouais. Youpi.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Did they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. You really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest?
I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Bon, on va s'arrêter ici. Pour cette première partie. Oh putain, déjà 50 minutes, ça rigole pas ce jeu. Bon, en tout cas, mes loups, j'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. J'espère qu'on trouvera très prochainement de nouveaux crimes à élucider. Et on m'avait dit qu'il y avait des femmes mortes nues apparemment dans le truc, donc tant mieux pour moi, on va dire. Bref, mes petits loups, je vous laisse ici. Pour ça, vous encore, n'oubliez pas d'avoir la... Oui, attitude comme d'habitude avec Gertrude épaule au cul. Allez, ciao, bye et peace.